Hey everyone, thank you for stopping back by. This is another NaNoWriMo update. So I hit my goal from last week, which was 10,000 words. By the time I stopped writing over the weekend, I was at 10,800, so almost at 11,000. Very excited to announce that. But of course, I still have a little less than 40,000 words to go with only a few days left in the month. So of course, the next few days, truly crunch time. I will be doing a lot of writing tonight. I did some yesterday, but I will be doing more tonight, and tonight being Tuesday night, the day before this will post. So tonight, my goal is to get to 15,000 by Thursday. Thanksgiving Day, I want to be at 22,000. And then every day after that, just hit 5,000 words a day, which is a lot. But I do have a little hack for those that are writing. Perhaps you have noticed that your hands are getting tired, or you're tired perhaps of going back and respelling the word correctly because perhaps you type fast or you type, at a moderate speed, but you're not very accurate all the time. I would say this: put on your headset if you have one and turn on your voice typing function and just talk your book into the computer. This is really good if you have some monologues or if you have dialogue between characters that involves a lot of what the characters are saying to one another. It's really good for that because sometimes you can say expressions out loud that you'd imagine a character saying, but if you tried to type it, you might not capture the same essence. So sometimes embodying that character for a few minutes just to say what they would say, or what he or she would say, it's very powerful for getting your book written a lot faster, giving your fingers a break, and getting those words out of your head and into print. Now, I did this a little bit yesterday, maybe for about 300 or 400 words. I talked it and I talked the dialogue out between the characters, and then I spent just a couple minutes separating it out. Yes, when you're using voice typing, you can say next paragraph or new paragraph and it'll break into a new paragraph, or you can say comma, or you can say question mark. You can indicate what punctuation you need or what spacing you need through voice typing, but I find that slows me down when I'm thinking about how characters are interacting. If I'm living the scene in my head, spending a lot of time saying new paragraph and then saying the next thing and then saying period, and it slows me down. So I like to get it out of my head. If the scene comes in pretty hot and heavy, I like to get it out of my head, speak it out, and then go back and do some extremely light editing. And I do say extremely light because many of us get caught in this very meticulous editing, and that is not the way. That is a surefire way to frustrate yourself because you shouldn't be in edit mode while you're writing. It slows you down too much. So yeah, that's my little tip for today. If you're having problems getting some of the words out, try voice typing. When you think about it, especially for women, we use more words in a day than the average man does. So if we took some of those words that we would use ordinarily and instead put it into a Word document or some sort of text file, imagine how much more of our book could be written quickly, and we can save our hands in the process. So that's it. I hope you all are having a fantastic NaNoWriMo. We're almost at the end. We've got a week left, which means I've got to hustle if I want to make this happen. But it's okay. I'm excited to get started with the editing next year, but I can't get to that point until I hit my 50,000 for this month. So yeah, I will be back on Friday. I have a video. It is the world's laziest, and I do mean the world's laziest day in the life, I guess you could say. It's so lazy, but it was my day yesterday, and I filmed it and I edited it very lightly, and it'll be going up on Friday, and you can kind of see what the average day is when you're working from home and you're not under a ton of stress. There are stressful things in everyone's life, but right now my life is very calm. I'm appreciative of that. And you'll see that there's not a whole lot pressing. You'll even hear my daughter in one part of it because she started talking before I could finish filming, and I just, again, lazy. I didn't edit it out. So this was a surprising one take video. Can you believe it? I did this without having to go back and re-record and, you know, mash things up. So let's keep that energy. The less editing, the better. I think everyone wins when I don't have to edit too much. So again, have a great NaNoWriMo. Last week I mentioned to you to just concentrate on writing the scenes that move you, and that can be a great start to your book, and write the scenes as they come and then organize later. And today I'm advocating for you doing some voice typing, and that voice typing I would think would also help you to come up with the language that's most suitable to your characters without overthinking it, as well as capturing words a lot faster than you may be able to type them. Not me though. For me, typing is always faster, but if I need a break, I can talk the words. I type 80 some words a minute. So yes, typing is always faster for me than to speak. But if we're going to capture the words for a book, it sometimes helps to talk out the parts of the book instead of trying to type it out and making sure it's accurate and all of that. Another thing, I did say it's good for monologue or dialogue, but it's also good if you're describing things and perhaps you know very clearly what it looks like. You can use that voice typing feature. Just close your eyes, picture it in your mind, and just start talking. And you always have to go back and edit anyway. Nobody's first draft is perfect. That's why it's always called a first draft, because there's inevitably a second and possibly a third. And if you're a good writer, probably a 10th or 12th. At some point you get tired of editing, but there's always room to make it better. So if you have your first draft, make it as messy as you need to just to get the story out. And then you go back and edit it and you structure it better and you change the words and you make it flow the way that you need it to. So that's it. Lots of videos coming. I'm doing a lot of filming over this holiday break, as well as scheduling some videos out for the next few weeks. And again, the goal is as little edits as possible so that I can start directly uploading it right to YouTube as soon as I'm done and scheduling it. But I hope you're having a great day or evening. When you're watching this, if you're watching this the day before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a safe and calm holiday break. I hope that if you are celebrating with family and friends, that you take that time to really love on each other and appreciate each other. And if you see this before Black Friday and you are a participant in the Black Friday shenanigans, again, please be safe. Have a safe Black Friday. Don't feel like you have to stampede to get anything. Cyber Monday's coming. The sales will be there. The items will be available whenever you get there, either online or in person. If they're out in person, don't worry. That doesn't mean you'll never get it. You just may have to try a different way. Don't hurt yourself and don't hurt others in order to get what you want. So that's it for me. Hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.